Well, how'd that go? I'm just curious, how many people here like to move on? To gain somebody's trust so they open up their mind and listen to our message, we can tell them a fact, we can smile, we can tell them 2 facts, we can say, well, you know how, I'm just curious. How many people here think we got that part taken care of? Pretty easy. So let's do the next part, and that is, we can't stare at each other. So let me ask you to write down 2 words. We don't have time today to explain it, but just write down the 2 words, most people. M-O-S-T, people. When you say most people, everybody you talk to wants to be part of most people. It's part of our survival program. And people make decisions just by you saying most people. You can say, you know, most people try this. Oh, okay. Most people buy this when they get started. Oh, okay. Most people call their best friend right away. Oh, okay. Most people take this twice a day. Oh, okay. Everybody wants to be part of most people. So that's a good way to kind of talk about your business. So let's imagine you saw me in the elevator. I say, so how you doing? I said, well, you know, I feel a little bit touchy today. And you might say, well, I'm just curious, have you ever tried dieting before? Yeah. Dead silence. Well, most people like to lose weight one time and keep it off forever. Oh, yeah. Or most people like the taste of pretzels. Or most people like to diet and never be hungry. And this gives you a chance to just say a little bit about your business, right? So I want you to turn to your partner, and your partner looked like a real-life prospect. Fold your arms, stare blankly into space. And you might just say, you know, I'm just curious because he has or she has a big cartload of diet food. I'm just curious, do you diet a lot? And they might say, well, yeah. And you might say, well, most people like trying something new. Can you do something like that? So just turn to your partner and try the most people after the I'm just curious. Let's begin.
Convention? No, that's not, it is.
All right, that should be pretty easy. Most people buy their convention ticket right away. Most people get a convention ticket for their friend. Most people take advantage of the convention specials. Most people are texting their downline how awesome of the time they're missing. Most people like to qualify for a Maui. How are we doing? Does most people work? All right. So on a blank sheet of paper with nothing else written on it, at the very top right, I am just curious. I am just curious. Now we could use other words, but we're just doing a little experiment. I'm just curious. Line number 2, most people. Oh, we're up to 6 words, ready? Most people. On line number 3, what we need to do right now is to close the sale. And we're going to do it with a little 5-word sequence called, would it be okay if? Would it be okay if? At another time we can explain why this works in the best time, but for now just write down, would it be okay if? When you say would it be okay if, the back of their mind is commanded to say yes, as long as the request is reasonable. Let me give you an example. Every time there's a line at the pizza buffet, I run to the front of the line and I say, would it be okay if I slip in here? 97% of the people let me go right away, just like that. 3% go, well, I don't know. And I say, well, most people would let me. Really? Well, I'm just curious. Aren't people from Arizona blind? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Well, you know how if you carry some pizza for me, I wouldn't have to cut in line a second time. How many people here are starting to believe that the words we use can make a huge difference? You tell me how quick the yes decision happens in your head when I say this. Would it be okay if you had an extra paycheck? Would it be okay if you could fire the boss? Would it be okay if you stay home with your children and get a full-time paycheck? Would it be okay if you had a 5-day weekend instead of 2? Would it be okay if you had a whole lot of money? Would it be okay if you could pay for Christmas with cash? Would it be okay if you could lose weight easily? Would it be okay if you lose weight one time, keep it off forever? Would it be okay if you didn't have to be known as a fat ant anymore? Would it be okay if, would it be okay if, would it be okay if? How we doing? So if you're talking to somebody and don't know what to say, when you're looking at each other, say, well, would it be okay if you tried it? As simple as that. So let's go back to the elevator. So how you doing? Feeling just a little bloated. Well, I'm just curious. Do you ever diet? Oh, yeah, I diet. Well, most people like dieting the Plexus way because it tastes so good. Really? Would it be okay if you tried a 3-day supply and see how much you like it? Or, I'm just curious. Do you often get hungry when you diet? Well, most people like our products because it helps get rid of a lot of those hunger pains. Oh. Would it be okay if you tried it for 10 days to see how you feel using them? I'm just curious, how long have you been going to Weight Watchers? 17 years. Well, most people like to lose weight one time and keep it off forever. Oh, that would save me a lot of evenings. Would it be okay if we had a pallet of this delivered to your home right away? Or, I'm just curious, do you think we're going to be 85 years old standing here with the same dirty coffee cups? Well, most of us would like to escape. Would it be okay if we met with Linda later on over coffee to find out how we can start our own business and leave this job forever? Or, I'm just curious, is this job interfering with your week also? Most of us hate working here. You're right. Would it be okay if you came with me to a meeting tonight so we can see how we get out of here once and for all? Yeah. So, I'm just curious, how many people here think you could do this? Because most people wrote down the exact words of exactly what to say. So would it be okay if you turned to your partner right now and tried, I'm just curious, most people, would it be okay if, just to get a feel of how quick it can be over right away before you've even mentioned anything. So y'all ready? Turn to your partner, let's begin.
I'm just curious. Even though we don't do that. I'm just going to be okay. You wear the 68 like that. That's what everything all has a light.
And then the next time,
What color? Yeah, I've had it a couple of years. I got it over
All right, how'd that go?
I'll email you and give you some pictures.
How many people here think it's going to be a lot more fun talking to people? So during lunch, maybe the waitress comes by and you say,
She takes permission to.
I'm just curious, is this a pretty good paying
What she's
job?
gone to.
Well, most waitresses I talk to would love to have a career where they could actually earn real money. Well, yeah. Would it be okay if you gave me your phone number and we could talk about it sometime when you're not at work? Yeah. Just like that. It's over. And they're looking forward to the phone call. Now you say, this is pretty easy, but would you like to have a shortcut where somebody already makes up their mind yes inside of their mind with just 4 words? And if you use these 4 words, life gets easier. So let me explain. Most people you talk to, they probably want to lose a little bit of weight. They probably want more money, but they don't want to do anything about it. Does that sound familiar? They'd rather complain about it, live with it as it is. They're just not motivated because it doesn't hurt bad enough yet. So if you want to be professional, if you want to help people, you have to learn how to induce more pain. And you can induce more pain so they make up their mind themselves in their own mind. You don't have to do anything. So, how many people here would like to learn 4 words that would instantly induce more pain in their mind so they want to do something about their problem? Would you like to learn that? Now, my question to you is, are you okay with leaving here today and not knowing what those 4 words are?
No.
Are you okay with other people knowing what these 4 words are and making big money while you don't?
No.
So are you okay with me just keep saying, are you okay with, till you finally write down, are you okay with?
Yes.
So let me show you how that works. All you have to do is say, are you okay with? Mention their problem, and it's up to them to fix it. Such as, are you okay with us working here the rest of our lives? Are you okay with the boss laughing every time he writes our tiny paycheck? Are you okay with always having to buy the larger size clothes? Are you okay with eating tasteless diet Twinkies the rest of your life? Are you okay with struggling to lose weight while others can take it off easily? Are you okay with dieting for the rest of your life? Are you okay with leaving your children every morning at 7 a.m.? Are you okay with warehousing your babies in daycare? Are you okay with giving up 5 days of your week to a boss that doesn't care? Are you okay with working overtime so the boss gets a big house with his retirement? Are you okay with other people qualifying and going to Hawaii while you sit at home and get postcards from them? Are you okay? This is easy, isn't it? You can intensify anybody's pain with are you okay with. So turn to your partner right now and just make them feel miserable with are you okay with. Let's begin.
We already did it. I don't know. We can't say anything else.
All right, so let's make some people miserable at lunch. So everybody here know what to say during lunch? Everybody here know what to say when we're out there qualifying for Hawaii? And are you okay with making people feel miserable so you can change their life? Thank you very much.
Let's big up! I want you to stay right here. Give him a hand. You have just been treated to one of the most important sessions you will ever sit in your entire